5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The destroyer of worlds.
For those of you who don't know, I've been a huge fan of Japanese science fiction movies ever since I was a kid. And when I think back to one of the most nostalgic memories of my childhood, it would probably have to be staying up really late at night to hopefully catch a Godzilla movie on cable. And that love of campy giant monster movies has carried over into adulthood. Listen, I am very self-aware that these type of movies are not good, but there's something charming about all of the Toho monster movies that, I don't know, I just really enjoy. Everything from the stupid rubber costumes down to the detailed miniature sets that they got to destroy. And of course, it was only a matter of time before Godzilla made his way to home video game consoles. Godzilla Monster of Monsters was released for the NES back in 1988. Hey, that was the year I was born. So of course I didn't play this game until years later. And my memories of this game back in the mid-90s were not very positive. So I decided to play it again to see if my opinion of it has changed after all these years. The game starts off with exposition via the slowest text ever programmed. Basically, the plot is this: the mysterious planet X has appeared after Pluto and Neptune's positions in the solar system have swapped. Wait, what? I don't know every single bit of Godzilla lore, but something I do know is that Planet X is located in the umbra of the planet Jupiter. The umbra is the darkest part of any shadow, in this case, planet Jupiter's. Now, if we look at a very basic diagram of our planet's solar system, you'll see an approximation of where Planet X would be. Pluto and Neptune changing places would have zero effect in revealing the location of Planet X. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong and somehow the changing of the planet's positions have desynchronized Planet X's orbit with Jupiter? I don't know. If you know the answer to this question, let me know down below in the comments section. Anywho, Planet X is inhabited by a race known as the Zillions, though the game doesn't mention their race by name. And the Zillions randomly decided that now is the time to attempt to conquer the Earth by using a menagerie of different Toho monsters to whom all but one are originally from Earth. But this game is saying they're from space, so And now, it's up to Godzilla and Mothra to join forces with the people of Earth to defend their copyrighted assets. Let them fight. Wait a minute, this kind of looks like a Warhammer tabletop battle, or maybe Godzilla Risk? Every level takes place on a different planet. Your goal is to defeat all the monsters on the battlefield and reach the hexagon that takes you to the next stage. And the amount of monsters on the map increase by 1 the further you progress. Meaning, you'll be fighting a lot of the same monsters over and over. When it gets to your turn, if you're not in range of a monster to fight, you'll have to go through a side-scrolling level where you're attacking enemies. You play as both Mothra and Godzilla. For Godzilla, you can punch, kick, tail swipe, and jump, and if you have enough energy, you can use his famous atomic breath to do big damage. As far as Mothra goes, she can fly, which sounds really cool, but it isn't. She can shoot projectiles and drop her wings. Yes, that's as stupid as it sounds. Mothra is also a lot weaker than Godzilla as far as attack power. Just let Godzilla do all the dirty work and have Mothra, since she moves a lot farther on the map than Godzilla, to the end hexagon so she can go to the next stage. As for the roster of monsters that you'll be fighting in this game, a good handful of them aren't even from Godzilla movies. And Godzilla Final Wars doesn't count because that came out in 2004, long after this game was made. The monsters we have that are from Godzilla movies are Ghidorah the Smog Monster, Gigan with his derpy blade arms, Mechagodzilla, and of course King Ghidorah in all his phallic 8-bit glory. And the monsters we have that aren't from Godzilla movies are Ghidorah, a giant cuttlefish-like monster originally from the 1970 sci-fi film Space Amoeba. Next up, we have Magura, a very silly-looking giant robot from the 1957 film The Mysterians. Next up is Varan, a giant spiky monster that can glide through the air, originally from the 1958 movie called Varan the Unbelievable. And last but not least, we have Baragon, a fire-breathing dinosaur originally from the 1965 movie called Frankenstein Conquers the World. You guys hear that? It's Godzilla. It's Gojira. Oh my god. But wait, the cameos don't stop there. The levels are riddled with a bunch of different weird, obscure Toho monsters as normal enemies that you can fight, such as the titular mushroom kaiju that appears as a mid-boss throughout the early stages of the game, which is from the 1963 Japanese horror film called Matango. I could keep going with all the cameos that are in this game, but I'll save you guys the hassle of listening to me geek the fuck out over all the kaiju Easter eggs. I think it's kind of cool that they put all of these weird Toho cinematic universe monsters into this one stupid little game. And the best part of this game is the monster battles, though very, very simplistic. The battles are what you would expect from a Godzilla game that came out in 1988, where 90% of the game is moving across a board like a fucking chess piece. There's no real strategy to the fights. I mean, sure, you could take advantage of the glitches like this one with Mothra, where you just keep tail whipping him and he can't do shit. In fact, most, if not all of the bosses in this game have some little weird glitch that you could exploit. And you'll come to discover that there's a time limit for the battles. Yeah, if you don't kill the monster on the first round, it'll kick you out and you'll have to fight him again. Like, what is the point of that? Like, they still have the same amount of health, so I don't understand it. And if you made it this far into the game without dying, you'll find yourself on Planet X to fight the final boss, King Ghidorah, to whom is a complete prick who will pin you against the screen and you can't do shit to him. But once you realize that he too also has a glitch that you can exploit, he's pretty easy. And that's it! You've beaten Godzilla Monster of Monsters. The day is saved, and yay! I was looking at my script. So, has my opinion changed about this game? Sure, it has. I appreciate it a little bit more now as an adult because I know all of these weird cameo monsters from other movies in the Godzilla, or I guess Toho cinematic universe. I think over the years this game has, I don't know, settled better with people. I remember there was an AVGN episode a long way back where he did a bunch of Godzilla games, and this was one of them, obviously, and he kind of ripped it a new one. But honestly, I don't really mind it all that much. It's alright. It's meh. It's better than the Super Nintendo one. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. Let me know what you guys think of this game. If you're a fan of the Toho cinematic universe, giant monsters, giant robots, whatever, let me know down below in the comments section. And of course, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, because it lets you know when I do new content, which is every week. Go ahead and check me out on social media. Links are down below in the video description, and I will see you guys next time when I cover another game that was only on Xbox.